Thank you for listening to Dice Paper Roll. We record this podcast on the lands of the Kulin Nation, and we pay our respects to the Wurundjeri and Boonwurrung people. Always was and always will be Aboriginal land.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dice Paper Roll Does Curse of Strahd. Episode number 4, in fact. My name is Ben and I play Ragyog, the Goblin Cleric of Lathander. And I got their name because Ragyog is Hungarian for shine, and Ragyog is a Cleric of Lathander, a Cleric of Light.
My name is Emil Freund and I play... what's his name? Captain Giacomo Cloghart, the head and owner and sole owner of Cloghart's Pies. You can find them anywhere in the Sword Coast. He's a half-elf and he's a paladin on a hunt for his nemesis.
My name is Lauren Bock, and I play Epomia Phosphane. You can call me Mo. She's a human rogue assassin of... indeterminate age, gender, and persuasion. Pretty sure she barracks at Collingwood. So that tells you everything you need to know about her. Gross.
Oh.
Super gross. Picture Jack Sparrow if he went to Rainbow Festival, Rainbow Serpent Festival. That would be Mo. Epomia is a form of morning glory, and phosphine is kind of like another sort of light, but not from a light source. So it's a bit of afterglow.
I am Jack Kirby Crosby, and I'm playing Curley, the crab folk. And I have lost... this is good radio. Fuck. And... fuck, I can't think.
You're a monk!
Yeah, I'm a monk. Yeah.
And you're a crab.
I'm a crab.
And you have
crab
claws.
monk. Yes. That's all.
They feature heavily, considering that this is an audio medium.
Yeah, they do.
Just painting a picture.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the big crab claws,
Yeah.
top bowler hat, no tunic, just a backpack.
Is he of a generous nature, or is he a little...
He's of a regenerous nature.
Trampled all over it. You scuttled all over a punchline, buddy.
Oh, I thought it was going to be crabby. I thought you were going to say crabby.
Oh, we had so many options.
Ah.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, that's all good. That's all good. You saved me there.
Never apologize for a pun on this show.
My name's Greg Pickering. I am the dungeon master for this campaign, which is the aforementioned Curse of Strahd.
Appropriate.
Also, our sound effects master this evening too.
Yep, I've got 6 of them, and I'll be using them all many times over.
Most of it's just fart noises. Yeah.
Excuse me.
When does the sound effect start? I'm confused.
Scares me.
And I'm Dan. I was playing Bertrand von Such, but he died in the last episode. If you didn't listen to the last episode, sorry, spoiler, should have said that beforehand. So now I will be playing his half-brother, the half-orc, Hans von Such, who is a blood hunter. And he also follows the same many-headed god that Bertrand did, which is Patreon. So head over to www.dicepaperroll.patreon.com/dicepaperroll, where you will have access to a whole bunch of extra goodies. We put up early releases of the episodes. We put up our character sheets, and also you can join the Discord channel where I will occasionally, whenever we're recording, I may have to call upon our Patreon. So you can tell me what to do, and then it may end up in my death as it did the last time. So, be good.
Thanks, patrons.
Just
What's
be
a
better.
blood hunter, Dan?
Yeah,
I'm
Dan.
glad you asked.
Because
It's,
Emil knows, but
Because I'm a patron,
just-
and I want to use some cool features of a blood hunter, but I need to know what they are. Then I can decide what to send you on and what to do, and how to send you to your death. Really,
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it should be pretty quick because a blood hunter uses blood magic. So I sacrifice my own hit points, my own health, in order to cast spells and do extra damage and that kind of thing.
creepy.
And it was created by the magnificent Matthew Mercer of Critical Role fame.
Sorry, who?
So yeah, I know who. Who?
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him, I know. So it's a new class that was created by him for Dungeons and Dragons. So there you go.
cool.
I mean, I just as the person that menstruates in the room, I have further questions, but I'll take that up with him. Is that?
You should totally, yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure
Tweet-
he's thought
tweet
about
at
it
Matthew
thoroughly. Shall we play?
Yes.
Quick recap first? Or all that matters is Dan's character died, basically.
Yeah, we met in
Yeah.
a tavern, got a vague letter from a strange looking postman, got in a coach, used Jack the Crabman, Jack's character, Curley the
Curly.
Crab, as the wheel, got to the place, lit it on fire for some bizarre reason, heard a woman crying, went down the street. Dan's
Got a
character
pie.
disappeared, got a pie, not a good pie in Giacomo's opinion, and we were left at the threshold of
Very
the door.
creepy lady. She was very creepy. I met
That
you
was a very
outside of the
creepy
town,
lady.
and I also have a letter that has the same thing, so I have joined
Hmm.
the party.
Oh, I haven't
think-
finished my recap.
I think even more... Oh, I'm sorry, Emil.
No. That was basically it.
Yeah. Well, I don't forget, though, the death of Franklin and Jerry. I think that's even more saddening
Oh, that
than
was a
the death
sad
of Baron
moment.
von
I don't want to talk
Suchenstuhl.
about it, all right? Let's just
Hey.
leave it in the past. If they want to know
Franklin
about
and
Franklin and
Jerry.
Jerry, they can go back and listen.
Franklin and Jerry didn't die.
Don't you
Oh,
bring
yes,
their
they
name
did.
up, Jack.
How do you know?
Well,
It's
they
a
went.
mystery.
They went into. They didn't go in. They just
Yes, they
closed the
did.
door behind.
No, they did.
We never saw a
listen
corpse,
to
though.
the
went
They're
in.
still alive. I'm not going to... No one can tell me otherwise.
And the
Thanks,
door
guys.
closed behind them. The door closed behind them just like this.
Whoa, it's like I'm in the room.
Gag characters had more emotional weight than my characters. Hearing it loud and clear. Thanks,
I
guys.
mean, I'll just
Thanks,
point
thanks
out
a
that
lot.
nobody noticed you were missing.
I know, right?
That's-
I know.
In game time, it's only been like a minute.
Yeah.
And he's dead already.
It's intense.
Hey, that's not our fault.
So I'll be quiet from now on.
The thick, swirling fog runs up and down the streets of Barovia.
Runs up and down. That's good.
Yeah, up and down, left
Cutting
and
sick
right,
laps.
east and west.
It's
Man,
an
just doing,
ambi-turner.
just doing sick lappies. It's swirling like pretty hectic, brah. Anyway, it's doing mad swirlies.
Oh,
So-
damn it.
Burnouts?
Spin it.
Swirlites.
Swirlouts.
Swirlets. Yeah, swirlouts. It's doing mad swirlouts out the front of the townhouse, from which you can hear the sound of a woman crying.
I know I'm only hearing that sound effect for the first time, but wow. That's not going to get old at all.
That's what all the Patreon money's going towards, isn't it?
Sound effects.
Just an extraordinary show of human emotion there.
Well, Greg recorded the Foley himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. That is me. That's me after any game. I just record myself on the way home, crying to myself. Anyway, so enough about me. Is it on the fog that swirls up and down the street, the scent of fresh corpses is carried to the noses of the remaining characters.
I know what a rotten corpse smells like. What does a fresh corpse smell like?
It's got like a real irony
Oh, yeah.
tinge, like a fresh blood. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can
Fresh
taste
blood,
it.
hey? If only I were a blood hunter.
If only we had a blood hunter in the party. Okay, so you find yourselves outside the townhouse, which has 2 steps leading up to a wooden door, and next to that is a large window which is boarded up. And the sounds of crying echo out into the street.
Hello? Everything all right?
Open up. All right, we know you're in there and we know that you're upset and we are very sensitive people that are completely committed to your mental health.
Giacomo goes for the door handle. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Don't have a sound effect for that, do you, Greg?
Damn it, no. But I will next time.
I'll never open a door again.
I thought the rattling was pretty great. Rattle, rattle, rattle.
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
Rattle, rattle.
The door is locked. The door handle's not moving, and the door doesn't budge at all.
Locked? There's a woman here in distress. Somebody. Who's good with locks? Anyone?
Not me.
Oh dear, the lock is locked. And that's Curly's new accent.
Oh, great.
Just
Yeah.
in case.
Thanks for letting me know.
That's the accent for episode 4.
If you want to contribute to Jack's accent, you can jump on our Patreon.
Curly, seeing the window nearby, walks up to it and tries to wrench one of the boards covering the window.
Hang on, old boy, says Captain Cloghart. If you pick the lock, it's just grand larceny. If you smash the window, it's breaking and entering.
He's got
That
a
is a
point.
good point. And he does it anyway. That's a 12, Greg.
A 12 to smash the door.
No, to pull off the board on the window.
Cloghart pulls a
Okay.
kerchief from his pocket and wipes his fingerprints off the door handle and walks backwards.
A paladin who knows how to cover his tracks.
Wasn't always
Amazing.
a paladin.
So Curly, your claw grasps the rotten wood that boards up the window, and it crumples under the strength of your pincer, and you rip the panel off the window.
And he places it to his side and has a peek inside. I think I see something.
Do his eyes pop up above the sill like this?
Yeah, exactly.
That Foley.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that Foley.
It's amazing the sound effect
yeah.
for that, Greg. That's cool.
I know, right? I came prepared. You look into the room. You can see what seems to be an abandoned house. There's a set of stairs leading upstairs. There's a table and an iron cooker. Both have cloths over them. There's cobwebs and dust everywhere.
You see her? Do you see that woman crying in there?
That's a Beefmaster 3000. I'd know it cloth or no. Cloghart points towards the stove.
That is, in fact, a Beefmaster 3000. That is correct, Giacomo.
We have one of them back in the Rogue Academy.
Cook 24 pies in one go, it will.
I'll tell you, does a wicked hot Milo as well.
Does Curly see the crying woman?
No, you hear the sounds of crying coming from the top of the stairs.
Don't be sad, young lady. This is a perfect venue for a ghost tour. I'd be happy to talk to you about it if you'd just come down.
I say, you don't think she's a ghost, do you?
Oh, maybe she is. I could employ you. Are you a ghost?
Go away! Go away!
We come in peace.
I mean, you do sound very distressed. It would either be that you would stop crying completely or that you would move away from us. So which one is it?
Do you like pastries? Curly, my friend Curly here smeared one all over himself just a moment ago. It's
Say, has anyone seen that
delicious.
doctor?
Oh,
And Giacomo looks over his shoulder. No one's seen the doctor.
maybe he can help with this conundrum.
He's a doctor after all. He might be able to help her out. And
I
Giacomo goes
definitely
back
think
towards
he's
the carriage
close
to
by
see if he can
and
find him.
still alive.
I hope so. We always need a doctor around here. Yeah. Cloghart goes back towards the
Giacomo
carriage.
just takes off.
Yeah, goes to see if he can find the doctor.
Do you
The woman's
see?
voice comes from upstairs. You won't help me find her. No one can find her. It's over. Go away. You smell like death.
I will try not to take that too personally. I think it might be the seaweed, but I'm not sure. But maybe if you just came down and we could have a little talk and maybe a smoke. I don't know.
I promise that's not as creepy as it sounds.
Can I have a diplomacy check from you, please, Curly?
We could have a little smoke.
Persuasion.
Yeah, all right. Get down here. We'll have a cheeky durry together. It always makes me feel better.
Has Mo already lit one up?
We could whip up a Milo in your Beefmaster 3000.
That's a 12.
Are they Winnie Blues?
Honestly, I do not know. I do not know my cigarettes. It is a recent habit as I just emerged from the sea, and you cannot smoke under the sea.
You see the shape of a
I heard that in a
woman
Disney song.
in her 30s wearing, or in her 40s wearing rags at the top of the stairs, dark hair, and a worry-worn face. And she comes down, and as she heads down the stairs, Curly, you can notice that she's clutching a misshapen doll to her chest.
She wouldn't be able to see me through the window because it's just my eyes poking up over the thing.
No, she's kid, got a diary. Got a diary. Oh, you said there was diaries.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And Curly puts his claw up to the window with there's like maybe what looks like 7 cigarettes, but they're definitely picked up off the street.
Fuck! What's wrong with your hand? It's fucked. It's covered in scales or something.
Hey, it is not. There is nothing wrong with it. It has always been like this.
As she peeks over the sill out into the street, she sees your crab-like form and shrieks and scuttles back from the window.
It's like looking into a mirror.
Curly also shrieks, but it kind of just comes out as frothing. And he scuttles to the side and runs into one of the posts on the veranda. Yeah.
Oh no, we've lost our dungeon master.
Oh, yes. The players are running the game. Giacomo goes towards the coach. It's a burnt out chill at this point. Doctor, I say, doctor, where are you? He looks around. He can't see him. He knocks on the door near the coach.
The whole world suddenly just goes like black, and we're just 4 characters just standing in this blackness. All the
Just some
world
hold
disappears.
music over the top with like
Just
a
in case you
little
were wondering,
technical
listeners, we've lost our dungeon master from the feed. This is the first time due to the lockdown that we're recording all from the comfort of our own living rooms.
I was all into the players.
I vote we just burn the city down. Just burn it to the ground. Then what's he got to work with? Nothing.
No, I can't do that because then we have to pay to use that song.
True.
Who would pay for that?
It's a good song.
It is.
Well, if we change the lyrics, then it counts as parody, and you'd have to pay rights for it.
What are the lyrics?
Long.
Girl from
Hang on, no, I can't sing it because then we have to pay rights for it.
I said it out loud.
You were trying to trick me, weren't you,
Said it out
Jacoby
loud,
Crosby?
and I didn't sing it. That's all right. We'll just start the entire cast recording of Hamilton from the top. Everyone.
Ah, yes.
And a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh. Hey, does this mean we have to stop the Zencaster?
Who's controlling the Zenith?
No,
Is that-
because Greg's
Greg is.
controlling it,
Grego?
so
Oh,
he'll
okay.
be. Let's just wait for him to come back.
All right.
Yeah.
'Cause I-
Should we do roll-offs in the meantime? I challenge you, Dan. Rolling my d20. I got a 4. What did you get?
A 4!
Fucking, oh, you're up, buddy. I'm on.
Who's got a high
Here we go.
dexterity?
Here we go.
Enemies.
Oh, I got a 2.
16.
I got
No,
a
you're not
2.
playing yet, Jack.
I got a 3.
You play winner of me and Danny, which is me. Now it's my turn against you. You got a 2?
Oh no, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, well, okay.
I got an 18.
I got a 5, so you win that. Lauren,
Right.
you can't, yeah, you're using D20, right? Or the roll 20 thing?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I just rolled.
Hey!
Hey!
God, I'm glad you're
Gregoire.
back,
Hey.
Greg, because tell you what, I was out of filler, I'll tell you that much.
That's a lie. You're never out of filler.
Full of something.
That's why he's working it at a pie shop.
Oh,
Hey,
oh, filler.
Hey-o.
No killer.
So much gravy.
So, Greg, we were doing a bit of solo. I was doing a bit of like player DMing. So I was DMing myself, going to look at the coach. It was burnt out. I yelled out the doctor a few times. That was where that story went.
Amazing.
Fucking
That's so
nowhere.
good. Let's go back to the woman scuttling.
Yeah.
That's where I left, where the woman
Scuttle.
scuttled back from the window. So the woman scuttles back. The woman scuttles back from the window at seeing Curly's claw and carapace form, and shrieks.
Oh no, do not be alarmed. I am just a crabman, and there is nothing to fear but fear itself.
I've never seen one of
That's very
you.
philosophical.
I've never seen one of yous before.
Well, I have never seen one of you before either.
Oh. All right then. Well, gives that Durry.
Curly outstretches
She moves
the
forward and-
claw.
Yep, she takes one of the ground durries off your claw, and rips
Curly
out
lights a match and
a Zippo
extends
lighter
the
from
other
nowhere and lights it up.
Yeah.
She lights.
Hello?
You're new to these parts, huh? And she sidles up to you and like grabs you by the upper part of one of your legs.
Yeah.
She's like,
Through the window? Like through the board?
"Have you seen him? Have you seen?" Yeah, no, yes, through the window. And then she climbs out the window. She's stood next to you smoking the durry in the street, and she grabs you by the leg. She's like, "So you seen him? You seen him? He's around. Have you seen him?"
Who exactly are you talking about? I have not seen anybody.
Have you? And then she bursts into tears again. Oh, my daughter, have you seen her? He took her. He took her away. I hid her in here for years and years until she was almost grown, almost safe. And then.
Honestly, that sounds like child abuse.
Yeah, it's not right. Who is he?
It's for Strahd.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Don't say his name.
But I cannot recall where I had it. Oh, well. I will keep an eye out. And Curly's eyes swivel back and forth.
You got to find my daughter. And she grabs both of your eye stalks. She just grabs both of the eye stalks and bends the eyes down to look directly at her. And her wide open eyes, like are bloodshot, but they're huge round saucers. As she looks directly into your eye stalks, and she says, "You got to find Gertruda, my daughter. Here, give her her doll. Give her a doll." And she jams the doll into your hands or your claws, claws, and then she climbs back in the window, sucking on the durry. Never
Can
say
I-
his name. Never say.
Well, that was strange. I What do you make of that? Those
She liked you.
Oh, by the way,
didn't
you better
she?
wipe that shit. Wipe that shit off you. You smell like death. You smell like you got that death, that pastry all that. You smell like death. It's gross.
Oh, thank you for the tips. I will do that immediately. And Curly takes his bowler hat and he just rolls back into the dirt behind him and sort of shuffles around and then corrects himself and puts the hat back on.
You stink like death.
And then she pulls the curtains closed.
That's no way to talk to someone who just gave you a cigarette that he found on the street, madam. So rude. What was that all about, Curly?
I do not know. That is quite strange, no?
Couldn't
think
see
so.
the
Forget
doctor anywhere. Looked around the,
Gertrude.
couldn't see the doctor anywhere. Looked around the coach. Saw a door. Gave it a knock. Rattled the handle, but out of earshot, so nobody heard it, thankfully. There was some strange accordion music going on inside, but then I decided to come back here. What's up, bitches?
Well, I'm glad you're back, Captain. I don't know. Some lady was saying something about a missing daughter and someone whose name you can't talk about. Sounds copyright to me.
Yeah, it's
Name you
coffee,
can't
all right.
talk about.
We don't speak of them anymore.
Could this be the Burgermeister?
There was... Oh, maybe.
Oh. No, I think his name was Strahd.
Yeah, that's right.
What was that, Strahd?
That's
Yeah,
what she said.
Strahd. With
Strahd?
a hard R?
She
With
said
a
not to
hard-
say his name.
With an
If you
R.
drop the soft palate, then you can
At the
really
back
say
of the
it.
throat.
Oh,
You've got it at the back of the throat.
Yeah, right. Strahd.
Strahd.
All right.
Strahd.
And that's the name was not supposed to say. Is that right?
Strahd?
You're not
And we're
Was
supposed to say
Stop
Strahd?
saying it.
Is that all right? If you say it in an accent, is it all right? Can you say
If you say it-
Strahd?
3 times in a row whilst you look it into a mirror at midnight, everything that you've ever wanted comes true. Is that right?
And what happens if you look into it and say the name 3 times at 1 minute past midnight?
Death to your enemies.
Oh, brilliant! I'm using that then. Giacomo pulls out.
The clock
pulls out
strikes
his,
12.
Pulls out a mirror and his yeah.
All right,
And waits
everybody.
in
Just make sure that
anticipation.
none of the enemies are actually present. Are we ready? Strahd!
Well, that's taking care of my nemesis then, I suppose. Guess it's going back to the pie shop for me. Mission successful. See you, everyone.
You hear a tinkling of bells in the fog. And that's it.
Hello! Is someone out there? You are making lots of noise in the streets. I just wanted to come along and say hello.
Maybe it's that
Hello?
Strahd bloke. Hello.
How do you say the word Strahd?
Yeah, we're having a debate. Is it
Yeah.
Strahd or is it Strahd?
Strahd.
Which syllable do you put the emphasis on?
I would say Strahd. is
Solid.
I
Well
believe
met.
it's the correct pronunciation.
Okay.
Well, thanks for that
Thank you.
tidbit. Thank you very much.
Who are you,
No
stranger?
worries. What are you all in the street for? I've just come to see my brother.
Ah, there was a fire and a woman crying and a woman selling pies. It's been madness round here.
Oh, are you new to town?
Is your brother Strahd?
No.
Oh, then we have not heard of him.
You don't know his
okay.
name yet. You might have heard of him.
I was going.
Who's your brother?
Is that the only person you've ever heard of? Hang on a minute. Just 1 second. I need to get to the bottom of this. You've met us and you've heard the name Strahd. Are they the only people you've ever met? Just to be clear.
I met that woman in the nice house.
Yeah, but we haven't heard her name yet, have we? So you couldn't be well expected
My
to know
name's
her.
Mary.
All
My
right.
name's Mary.
You know another one.
Yep, you can scratch her off the list.
I
Do you
have.
have short-term memory loss?
I am a crab. I do not know.
You've heard of my daughter Gertrude.
Touche. Oh yeah.
So what is the name of your brother?
Oh, Dr. Bertrand von Solchensoch.
Ah, the good.
Oh, yes, we've heard
We
of
know
him.
that guy.
Oh, you know him?
Yes, he wandered off somewhere, though.
Yeah, I think he went to the toilet.
Went for a bit of a look, couldn't
that's
spot
unfortunate.
him.
Well, maybe I'll stay with you fine folks until we come across our paths cross again. That'd be fantastic.
Just gonna, he's in the town and you're just gonna abandon him in this town, not sure where he is, just gonna come with a bunch of random strangers on and
But
wherever
you
we
know
go?
him.
Well, sure.
You
but,
know him, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm not exactly
Yes,
waiting
yes.
around for him. I mean, I just met
Oui,
the bloke at a
oui,
pub
yes,
last
we know
night,
him.
after all.
I mean, by saying, yes, we know him, we've only known
Hitched
him
a
for
lift
about
here. Yeah.
6 hours. Yes, we came in his
In
carriage.
his carriage.
Yes.
Good.
Are you a
Oh,
doctor
well,
as well then?
No, doctor. We are a very intelligent family, but no, he was more into the medicine.
What are
I
you
was
into?
more into the science.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, nah, yeah.
What is science?
Magic, but not magic.
That is a very reasonable
But I mainly use
explanation.
magic.
I
Yes, I
completely
know,
understand.
Yes, but unlike magic, I see no reason to believe in it whatsoever.
What?
I see the effects of magic every day. I wake up, I see wizards do this and that, but I've never once seen any explanation or evidence to prove science.
Don't know where to go with that. Do you believe the Earth is flat? It's widely common knowledge.
Well, exactly. It's widely common knowledge. Of course the world is flat.
So why not? So of course science makes sense. And magic.
Ipso facto.
I'm not sure how you got from A to C there, buddy, but I missed the B.
Well, it's a theory that I'm working on at the moment. It hasn't been proven, so it's just a theory.
That's my point exactly. None of it's been proven. Anyway, what's this?
Is Hans wearing lederhosen?
Yeah, what does he look like?
What was that? What was the gentle tinkle of bells that announced Hans's entry? What bell do you wear on your personage?
What kind of hunter wears a bell to announce their presence?
Yeah, does
Yeah,
he
no.
wear it in town? He just puts the collar on in town.
It's very dark at the moment. It's very dark at the moment, so he has a little bell just to warn people of that he's around. But yeah, he has several
has
little
to.
bells that are attached to the bottom of his.
Is he telling us
his
this, or is it
tunic.
just self-evident when we see it on his? Oh yeah,
Oh, it's
you can
very
tell that's
self-evident. You can see the bells.
That's the kind of
All
bell
the
they
bells
put on
and
people
whistles.
to let people know that they're coming. That's it.
Yeah, he has to wear them. It's part of the one of the conditions of being on the register. Anyway,
No,
Yeah,
that
he
is
just
not what
needs
is
you all
happening.
to
That is
know.
not canon.
Just needs to know when you're
I
coming.
heard the DM say it though. I think I just heard the DM say it. So.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to go into my past then. Okay. Let's just stay in the present, you know? And what you can see presently is a man in a leather cape and a big wide brim leather hat.
Oh, you've got one of those sex bells round your neck. Aren't you supposed to tell us what you did?
Look, there was a family of gnomes. It was very. I was young, and you know, he's
So were they, apparently.
You can see that also he is a half orc as well. So just in terms of size and gnomes, it's very awkward.
Ooh. Wait. I mean, I don't mean to intrude upon family bloodlines, but your brother is a human.
Was a half elf.
Was? What do you
Was?
mean?
Well, it is a half elf. Sorry.
Do you know something that we don't?
I
think
don't.
this fucker killed Bertrand von such and stole his brother's identity. Get him! Giacomo draws his sword.
His cooking pot.
Yeah, that's right. His cooking pot lid. Yeah, that's right.
Wait. Don't be hasty, Giacomo. Maybe,
He said was, and Giacomo does a insight check. for which I get a 0, which turns my natural 1 into a natural 1.
Amazing. You think he's it's just a slip? He doesn't. You don't think he knows anything? You think he's quite trustworthy, and in fact, you're persuaded that bell is just for the common good, and he's decided to wear it himself.
I know the bell's for the common good.
Ding-a-ling-ling.
That is a
I come round
astounding
sprinting
sound
joy.
effect.
Right. Well, perhaps I was a little overzealous. And he puts his weapons away.
Yes, you were. Calm down, friend. No need to lose your head.
That sounded vaguely threatening, but nice to meet you, Hans. I'm Ragyog. These are my
Hi.
companions.
Lovely to meet you. Hello, what do you want? Yes,
Captain Cloghart.
Captain Cloghart, Ragyog, the one in the shadows. Sorry, who are you?
Ah, that's Crab Friend, Curly. Like the horse.
Yes. My name is Curly. Like the horse?
Of course, the great racehorse of yonder years, Curly. He was magnificent. He won so many Sword Coast races. It was fantastic.
Oh, I can see we are going to get along.
I don't know. French and Germans don't tend to have a good history together. Bits of a checkered past, I would say. But who knows? We could be friends.
We will see how it goes. No?
I'm open to anything.
There
Against
goes
my
that
chastity
sex bell
belt.
again.
Who did
You
the
know
bell
what
sound
that
effect?
means.
Brilliant.
Right,
Can't fly there.
Do you have you heard of this Strahd fellow?
Well, he knew how to
Oh,
pronounce
yes,
his name, didn't
Strahd.
he? Yes.
The name sounds vaguely familiar. I believe
You just gave us a
Bertrand was coming along
pronunciation
to see
lesson,
him.
didn't you? Were you telling
I know.
us
I'm
you-
just talking about my dialect. It's how it would be said if I was to say it. You asked how would I say it. I
Right.
said Strahd. I didn't know the man. You're a funny one, you are.
Have you ever heard of him though?
It's quite cold in the street, in the mist. Just saying. Brr.
There's a fire over there by the burning carriage. We could go warm ourselves up over there.
It's a
Maybe
nice warm
Bertie's
tavern
carriage.
too.
out of the mist, someone who's dressed similarly to Captain Cloghart in the all white kind of attire of a pie shop person
It's a
with a big apron.
doppelganger.
No, with an apron and a little like baker's cap, comes in with a big woolen coat and puts over Captain Cloghart and leaves without saying a word.
All right, what are you doing?
Does anyone feel like a drink? I mean, what? English,
It's got to be a tavern
German,
around
and
here,
French.
doesn't there?
My feeling is perhaps we should just get all down us. You know, punch some
it's
durries,
time
break
to-
some hearts.
Walk into a
Sounds like a
pub.
great idea.
Ah, I know it's a great idea. Trust me. Shall we?
We can
head
wait for
somewhere else?
Bertie there.
Maybe this Gertrude chick will be there, eh?
That's a thought. And if she's not there, then there'll definitely be beer.
What is
But-
art good?
Okay, the lot of you head down the street through the mist to the entrance to the tavern, and a sign hangs above the door. It's a picture of a vine with a droplet of blood hanging off it. It is the Blood of the Vine Tavern.
family pub.
A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square, its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern.
I like this place.
I am all for blood and gaping. Shall we?
Lead on!
Yes, let's.
I didn't do anything this time.
As he walks through the door.
Oh, I'm pretty
his
sure
bell-
that the bell travels where it needs to go.
Curly walks straight towards the door and pushes it open.
Okay. Inside is a warm tavern. There's a bunch of tables and a long bench near the bar. At the back of the room, there's large barrels of wine behind the bar. A barkeep stands behind the bar who's a pudgy little man, a bald little human, older fat little dude. And at one of the tables, there's a very well-dressed young man with grey hair. He looks quite well built, and he lounges with a cup, staring darkly into a cup of wine. And in another corner sit two people who are wearing colourful clothes that are very similar to the clothes that the postman wore that you first met.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's O week.
Either that or this is the postman's pub. I'm not sure.
Curly starts doffing his hat to everyone he can see.
The two posties doff their hats back at you.
Right. A lot of doffing going on here.
Stop
Sorry, I'll just
doffing and
step
start
I'll
helping.
just step through this if you don't mind. And Giacomo walks through the lines of doffing postmen and walks to the bar.
I take Curly's hat and doff it, but I'm doffing myself, but I'm using him as a complete puppet in order to do that as well.
Comically, Curly was attached to the hat the whole time, and there was no sort of movement in him, so he was just lifted from the floor whilst the hat was doffed, and then it was placed back on the ground.
Oh shit, that's some fucking sweet doffing. Some really nice doffing you're doing there. I just thought that deserved a compliment because it's some top quality doffing. Just saying.
Thank you. I learned my manners from my mom.
Okay, no, but I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the other person that doffed you.
Oh,
That's like some
you're
second-hand
right.
doffing.
No, yeah, it was. I learned that from
Not
his
you.
mum. Am I right?
Oh,
That's a
sick burn. Oh, that was choice.
You're right.
Oh, hey, you're sweet. Come on in. You can bring your crab friend too, I guess.
Even if he
Yeah,
is a
should
bit
we
lippy.
sit down, or do you want a drink?
Oh yeah, I could always go for a wine.
New guy, get us all beers.
What, me?
Yeah, of course. Last one in,
Why am
first
I
one to the
getting
bar.
the
That's how
tab?
it goes.
Oh,
That is the rule. Captain Clockhart
Now-
calls from across the bar.
I don't remember reading this rule.
Yeah, get to it, Hans. You creepy bellman.
Yeah,
You better get one for your brother and his two manservants as well.
That are still
They'll be along shortly.
alive.
Rightio, fine. And old mate Hans walks over to the bartender, orders a round of drinks for the group, and whilst there, inquires to see if Bertrand has come through. You know, tall hat, everything with the glasses. And
Hey, you there, mate? That I'm
never
stalking?
seen him.
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
yeah,
You go.
yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's all right. I was just I was just listening to the barkeep talking over there.
I fucked it. You go.
no, it's fine.
No,
Let's all listen into the barkeep. I would like to hear what he has to
Yeah.
say, actually.
Nah, not seen him.
okay, good to know.
Nah, that's it.
7 beers.
I don't. It's only wine. You've been here, you were in here like an hour ago. It's wine. It's all I got. It's wine.
Yes.
Yeah, we've all seen your belt.
7 Chardonnays.
I've got shit wine. I've got good wine. Both red. Which one do you want?
The Shiraz.
The house
Shit
red.
wine it is. Right, very good.
Merlot.
Yep, I don't have anything that shit. I'm sorry.
Okay, good.
There's
got a
shit,
Merlot.
and then there's real shit.
Oh, that's real purpley shit.
It's made from
Are you
red.
a fortune teller?
Ah,
That is its only ingredient.
freshly squeezed
Yeah.
red.
What that one said. Anyway, have a pitcher. And he just drops a pitcher of wine on the
Why'd you
bench.
smash it?
Oh fuck! All
Drop
right,
it,
no,
you
I'll fill you another
dickhead.
one. And he, like, the effort of filling another pitcher from the barrel and then putting it on with a bunch of mugs. He's
Daryl! His wife calls from behind the bar. I told you not to serve pissed anymore.
Shut up, Charlene. I'm fucking. I'm trying to run an establishment here.
You tell me to shut up in front of the customers one more time, and I swear to God. She brandishes a fire poke.
What are you gonna do? You fucking ruined my life
anyway, and he mops his head with a damp rag.
That's fucking it, she says, and swings it over her head and brings it down into his head.
His head
Oh,
cracks
my.
open, and
Oh,
a bit
my.
of blood and brains splatters onto the table as he collapses behind the bar.
I told you. You promised me everything, and this is what you gave me. Well, no more. This is my pub. And you know what? It's going to have a new name. No, actually, I'll have to reprint all the stationery. I'll keep the name.
Yes, what are you going to call it?
No, I thought it through. It's not a very good economic decision. Plus, the brand recognition around here is actually quite good. Now, I'll keep the name, but done with you.
I mean, the pub has been called Blood on the Vine for 6 generations. I think you should probably
Sorry,
consider.
who's talking? Is
keeping it.
has Alan suddenly come into the pub? Who's talking?
Fuck off. No, that's the muscular grey-haired fellow in the corner. Looks at Charlene.
She glares at him. You
Charlie.
want to give me advice right now? As she holds the poker up in the air.
Well, as the son of the burgomaster, it is my job to help advise. the
Oh,
villagers.
Peter, didn't see you there. Sorry, sir. Drops the fire poker and slings him a big pitcher of wine.
I mean, it's the name's Ismark, but that is fine.
I've called you Peter since you were little. I can't really stop now.
Hey, Giacomo, isn't your nemesis the Burgermeister?
Giacomo, his chair screeches back on the wooden floor as he stands up and, my nemesis? And he looks over towards, yes.
Ding!
Mwah. Did somebody say the Burgermeister?
Yes,
Right.
yes, I'm the son of the burgomaster.
Well,
Nice to meet you. And he stands up and puts his hand out to shake yours. And he's wearing very well cut clothes. His jacket is like a military style that buttons down one side. And as he reaches out to grasp your hand, you can see he's got a calloused hand that he reaches out to shake yours.
Giacomo grits his teeth and looks at the face of Peter, or whatever his name is. And, well, I have heard not to hold the crimes of the father against the son. Reaches out and shakes his hand. That is a damn fine suit, sir.
Thank you. My father had it tailored for me for my 16th birthday.
He grits his teeth again. The crimes of the son against the... Well, my name's Captain Cloghart. Giacomo.
Nice to
Cloghart.
meet you, Giacomo. And as he says, yes, my father gave it to me. And as he looks off, a single tear rolls down his cheek. Father.
I'm sensing...
Oh, fuck, he's so emotional, eh? He's always like crying and shit in the corner,
I thought...
looking into his
I
wine.
was hoping it'd be just a regular Tuesday, but I guess it's when he's in the house, it just does every
Oh,
bloody time.
no, he's such a
Trying to skip
depresso.
it.
Oh, no.
He's
Like
bringing
a
it,
lot of people
bringing
like
it
cry in
down.
this town, don't they?
Maybe we should play his
There's a
favorite
lot of
song
crying.
on the jukebox, you know?
happens.
It always cheers him up.
Yeah, maybe we should get the bongos out.
Yeah.
Get the family band back together.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never thought you'd say that, Trev. Oh, I'm so pleased.
Oh, but you know what? We should do a tour of all the different towns
Honestly,
with the family band.
my theremin playing's not really in practice, so I think maybe we should go and rehearse for
All right.
3 to 4
Oh,
hours,
let's go.
and then come back and we'll cheer him up. What do you say?
All right, let's do that. Let's all go
let's
to our
go.
house right now.
To your
Oh
house
fuck yeah!
right
Sorry
now.
you're feeling
All right.
shit, Peter, but we'll come back.
Sorry.
I swear, and we'll
swear.
sing your song, and it'll be fun.
It won't
Really,
be
lots
any
of
more
See you
tears.
later. See you later,
you
Ismark
later.
or Peter or whatever the fuck your name is. And then the 3 posties walk out. There's 3. There was another one hidden in the corner.
Doffing away in the corner.
Just too much doffing. You didn't notice. Take a seat, Charlene,
thank
the
you.
barkeeper. Will you bring us another pitcher? That one's got blood in it.
Ragyog holds out a handkerchief, a greasy, dank, dirty handkerchief to Peter Ismark, Burgermeister.
Thank you.
Sorry about
I'm
your
sorry.
dad.
I'm just. Yes, he passed away recently,
Oh, like about 8 minutes ago.
about 3 days ago.
Oh,
Just over 3 days and
that's
6 hours ago.
I guess the spell into the mirror didn't work then.
I never met my father.
Didn't ask, but thank you
Okay.
anyway.
Thank you for sharing.
Good to
Curly.
know.
So, Burgermeister, tell us about your dad.
Well, he's dead.
Well, and
There's very specific timing.
I guess that makes me the Burgermeister now.
What does that mean? Uh-oh.
crimes of the father against the son no longer. Ha ha! And he draws his weapon. The Burgermeister.
Hans comes stumbling through with the blood-soaked pitcher of wine and trips over his own feet and crashes into Giacomo as he draws his sword. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, look at you. You've got all red wine all over yourself. Look at you.
Is a white suit, young man. Ah,
Let me
this
just get that
your game,
for you.
is it? Get off!
Let me just... Oh, you're so stained. You're
Thrust him
so
away.
dirty.
Giacomo
So dirty.
thrusts him
I'm
away
going
again.
Clean you right up, I am.
Thrusts him away a third time.
Charlene, we need a bath.
Just at that moment, the
Lean
door
in.
opens and in
Lean
comes
in.
the same, or no, a different Clogheart's employee with the apron and the cap, with a freshly laundered dry cleaning bag, and hands it to Cloghart and walks out.
Does Clockout just pop out for a quick change? Comes back with the new uniform on.
Yeah, he goes upstairs for a bit.
Well, it's
Snappy
nice to
Sands,
see
goddamn
adventurers in here. In here again. It's good timing because it's been a horrible few weeks.
Why is that?
There's been relentless attacks on my home, which has driven my father to his death.
How did he die?
The monster,
What,
Strahd.
do I
He's
think-
after my stepsister.
do you mean Strahd?
How do you
Strahd?
say Strahd?
Yes. How would you pronounce
Strahd. Strahd.
Strahd.
Strahd.
I
Strahd.
said.
Strahd?
It's got an H. It's just an H in there. Strahd.
Ah,
But it's
that's what
silent.
it is. It's a silent
Hmm.
H.
Is your stepsister named Gertrude?
No, that's the name of Mad Mary's daughter, the one that she keeps locked up in the house. It's a sad story. It is a sad town, but no, my sister's name is Irina. She is she's a great person and a powerful warrior, but it seems recently Strahd had noticed her and taken an interest. He sometimes comes down to the village and, well, he tries to take what he wants. We eke out a meager living here.
Oh, it sounds.
How often does
Bleak.
this Strahd fellow come?
It's whenever he wishes. He came down and he used his magic to charm my sister. He tricked her, and he managed to drink of her blood twice. And ever since, the town would not help us.
Why would he
Hans
drink of it?
leans in super close. Tell me more.
And that's where we'll leave this episode of Curse of Strahd.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Stick around until the end of the theme music and we'll do a dissection.
No, we're putting that on Patreon.
Stick around at the
so-
end of the theme music, then go to Patreon and /Dice Paper Roll and sign up and give us your money. Then you can get to the dissection.
And the dissection is us talking about the game we just had. It's amazing.
Strahd!